If you get heel pain in the mornings and stretching and foot rollers are doing nothing, it's because you're not fixing the underlying cause of your plantar fasciitis. So today I'm going to show you how to fix your foot for good using a simple trick. When I found this solution, my heel pain was gone in about 9 days. Okay, let's get straight into the technique that fixes the underlying cause of plantar fasciitis. Sit in a chair and put your foot on a table, chair, or even just the ground. Then press firmly with both thumbs into your calf muscle here. Search around this area first and then later in a broader area, looking for any tender spots. If you find some really sore spots in this area, it's because your calf muscles have developed large muscle knots, significantly shortening your calf muscles. If your calf muscles are short, your plantar fascia has to stretch more to compensate, overstretching and damaging it with every step that you take. So what do we do? Just stretch our calves? No, not yet, and then only with a special technique that I'll show you. Firstly, we need to release those muscle knots, and you do that by pressing firmly on each of those tender spots with both thumbs for 20 seconds at a time. There will usually be several sore spots close together. This can be very painful to begin with, so just use a pressure that you can tolerate. At first, relax your calf as much as you can as you press, but over time you can begin to flex and extend your foot a bit. Keep a slight bend in your thumbs as you press, and if your thumbs get tired, you can lean your calves against a foam roller instead, or even cross your leg so that the bony edge of your kneecap presses into that area. Aim to press wherever you find tender points for at least a few minutes a day on each calf. It's amazing how much releasing these knots can increase the flexibility of your ankle just within the first week, and you can even test your progress. If you place your toes 12 centimeters or 5 inches from a wall, you should be able to easily touch your knee against the wall without lifting your heel off the ground. If you can't, calf tightness is causing a huge amount of strain underneath your foot. This can cause pain in the arch of the foot and the ball of the foot too, something called metatarsalgia. A week or two of releasing knots in your calf is often enough to fix plantar fasciitis completely. But if you've got a chronic case, I recommend that you add 2 more steps. Firstly, you can stretch your calf, but only if you do it like this. Normal calf stretches drive the arch of your foot down, stretching and straining your plantar fascia even more. But if you step across and stretch your calf in this direction, you can stretch your calves without putting strain on the fascia under your foot. Stretching like this also mobilizes your ankle joint, taking even more pressure off your foot. If you didn't find any tender muscle knots in your calves, you can actually begin this stretch straight away. But if you found plenty of knots, work on them first and wait at least a week before starting this stretch. Either way, stretch gently for just 20 seconds the first day, see how you feel the next day, and if that feels alright, you can build up to 2 30-second stretches a day. Finally, once your heel pain is substantially reduced, you should start to strengthen your calf muscles to make sure that your plantar fasciitis doesn't come back. Calf muscles get tight and short in the first place because they're not strong enough to do their job. So for long-term relief, do this simple strengthening exercise based on the Alfredson protocol. Stand on a flat surface, lift both heels, relying more on your pain-free foot to lift or your hands on a bench, and then lower down slowly over 4 seconds using both legs evenly. Repeat that until light fatigue daily, firstly doing a set with your knees straight and then doing a set with your knees bent. Make sure that you go gently the first few days to test it. Over time, you can start to lower down with all of your body weight on the side of your sore foot. Alternate sides if both feet are affected. Then begin to add weight in a small backpack to increase the load. Only lower your heels past the level of your toes as the final step because this will stretch the fascia more and we need the fascia to be strong before doing this. Continue strengthening for at least 3 months. Here's a list of things that can help to speed up your recovery. For some people, they can be the difference between success and failure. Now, there's one more thing that I've found. If your pelvis tilts forward too much, it shifts your body weight forward, causing constant tension and muscle knots to develop in your calves. So I highly recommend that you watch this video next.